Today I'm testing 3 Temu microphones against their real counterparts, quote unquote. I'm testing a condenser mic, I'm testing a performance mic, and I'm testing wireless lavalier mics against ones that I already own, just to see how cheap Temu options compare to the more expensive real options. So yeah, this morning my roommates actually very nicely got this package out of the mail for me, and I decided to unbox it while I was still, freshly out of bed. So pulled it out of the packaging as well as I could. You can see on the box, all it says is condenser microphone. Pretty vague. So I opened up the box, and inside was just the microphone, a little pamphlet with not even instructions, just kind of telling you what the microphone is. And yeah, this microphone, it's got some weight to it. It seems to have pretty decent build quality, at least compared to other Temu or Wish or AliExpress mics I've used. Came with the little mic stand adapter. You just screw on there on the bottom, if I can get it going. And yeah, let's just see how it sounds. Before we listen to it though, I just want to give a quick little explanation of post-processing, the processing I use for my voice for all my videos. This is what I've started doing. I've got a normal equalizer on the channel. I just set it to the dialogue male. DaVinci has a lot of these really good presets, so I set it to dialogue male for me. On the compressor here, I just do dialogue leveler soft knee. I do turn on dialogue leveler, which is a AI effects thing they have here in DaVinci. I like to set it to optimize for moderate levels. I turn off lift soft dialogue just so it's not picking up any background. And then I also have Fairlight equalizer on here, and I set it to this voice preset, which I spent some time like trying to fine tune it, but it makes voice tracks to sound really crisp. So anyway, I'm going to put that on both microphones. It's going to be on the same audio track. First the AT2020 and then the Temu microphone. This is a professional condenser microphone which adopts the exacting complete electronic circuit control and gold plate diaphragm capsule. The microphone with a good cardioids polar pickup pattern, high output, low self noise, and the accurate reproduction of even the most subtle sounds, suitable especially for studios, recording studios, broadcast stations, stage performance, and computer. Absolutely fulfill the requirement of high quality for broadcasting and recording. All right, that's the AT2020, and we're gonna switch over to the other mic. Okay. Whoa. Immediately, I'm not going to listen to either of these, but just a few things I've noticed. Right away, taking off the AT2020, which is my normal everyday mic. Oh my god, this thing is so much heavier than this. Like, I thought, oh wow, that's got some good weight to it, but then I felt this. And then secondly, I'm watching the mic levels, and I'm peaking, like I'm hitting the red just after plugging this in on the same settings as this. So I don't know if that just means, I don't know what that means. I think I'm talking into the correct side. I think I'm talking into the correct side of both of these. This is a professional condenser microphone which adopts the exacting complete electronic circuit control and gold plate diaphragm capsule. The microphone with a good cardioids polar pickup pattern, high output, low self noise, and the accurate reproduction of even the most subtle sound, suitable especially for studios, recording studios, broadcast stations, stage performances, and computer. Absolutely fulfill the requirement of high quality for broadcasting and recording. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, well, this is Charlie in the editing bay, and I just listened to that, and wow, I'm actually delightfully surprised. Like I said, I have bought other Temu condenser mics, or not Temu, maybe Wish or something like that, in the past, and they have been awful. They are staticky, they're bad quality. This is well built, this is solid, and it sounds pretty good. Your mileage may vary, but For this one, solid B plus to A. For a $20 microphone, you could definitely use this on a podcast or streaming or something like that. So let's check out some of these other mics. Okay, so this next Temu camera I want to talk about is this one. Actually, it's these ones, because I got these in a 2-pack, 2 microphones. That's about all I can say about them. For $7. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. They are plastic, super thin capsule. This is all plastic construction all the way through here. Just is not great. They got little switches. They specifically said on the listing that it's metal construction, but no, it's not metal construction. This is all plastic. I mean, what I want to do here is do a little side-by-side comparison. I have here, this is the SM58. This is the Shure SM58. So this is the gold standard of microphones, of handheld performance microphones or stage microphones like this. Check. Okay, well, wow, actually, that sounds not bad. You'd be pretty right up close to it. You might have noticed I've changed my shirt here. That's because a week has passed. I did this test and then I watched the footage back and I think I made a mistake, so we are redoing the test. Rode PodMic. This is the test. We're going to switch over to, this is the SM58, which is the gold standard handheld performance microphone for a stage. This is the Behringer XM8500 Ultra Voice, which is essentially, I mean, look at those two side by side. Those are two very similar microphones. It's a budget option. It's by Behringer, and you can find it for like $30-40 now. Used to be, you could get it for like $25. I think those days are behind us, unfortunately, but solid all metal construction. It might sound a little bit different, but essentially it's the same microphone as the SM58. All right, this microphone is the MXL LSM-3. This is another standard, maybe slightly cheaper than the SM58. Is not by a company like Shure, or even by a company like Behringer. This is MXL, just another microphone manufacturer. But I found this microphone to be really solid. I found this one for exactly $4 at Goodwill. A lot of reviews say that this microphone is not excellent, but is it good enough for $4? Yeah, I'd say so. So going down to our cheapest option. All right, and this is our Temu 5-core plastic dynamic microphone. So these are all handheld dynamic microphones, but these three are all metal construction, of varying qualities perhaps, but still all metal. This one in my hand is straight plastic, absolutely garbage. So this is another Temu version of another popular category of microphones. This is the wireless lavalier microphone. The box just says wireless microphone. It says 25 milliseconds, ultra low latency, tiny portable, longer working time, real-time sound reception, intelligent noise reduction, sound and picture synchronization. This is pretty simple, and I like that everything here in the package is USB-C compatible. So I don't know. I can't hear it. You're hearing the noise quality, sound quality, and we can compare it later to my other wireless lavalier mics I have. And I realized I didn't film any comparison footage. So this is audio using my Neewer CM28. These are same kind of thing, wireless lavalier microphones. But this one, I think it now goes for like $70 for these. Comes with 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, and this nice charging case. Comes with adapters for your phone, your camera, even older iPhone adapter, and it can record directly to the receiver or the transmitter. So if you lose connection with your camera and you don't record it there, it will still back up your recording here. You just plug it in USB-C, and the receiver has a nice little screen, and it shows you the recording level. And it's got clearly marked buttons, like you can turn up the volume there, and on your transmitter, you've got a button for setting, and you can turn on noise canceling. This is kind of a budget Amazon option. I think I trust these ones a little bit more. Again, this is not totally scientific. We don't have time to test if it cuts out after a certain distance or anything, but suffice it to say, I trust these more than the cheap Temu option, but your mileage will always vary. So what have we learned here today? Basically, I would say buy it nice or buy it twice. When it comes to audio equipment, sure, you can get stuff like this that's super cheap and usable. I would say this microphone, out of all the ones we tested, is probably the best result, but you really don't know how long that's going to last. I said it had some weight, but then feeling it compared to other microphones I have and this one, it's not the same level of quality. With the wireless microphones, I assume those are going to break very, very quickly. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a more scientific test of wireless microphones, because I do have another set of Hollyland Larks. I've got these newer ones, and then we've got the new ones, the Temu ones. So if you want me to do a full comparison of just those, we can test distances and interference and stuff like that. But listening back to these microphones, these sounded really, really good when set up nicely. So yeah, I just like, when it comes to filming equipment, audio equipment, anything like that, you're paying for the quality, you're paying for durability, but you're also paying for customer service, warranties, guarantees like that, and like after purchase care, later down the road if you need it replaced or repaired. Companies like Rode and Neumann and stuff are way more trustworthy and easier to work with, I'm sure, than some company off Temu that you can't get a hold of. So now, none of this is to say that this gear has no place. I think it does certainly have a place if you are in an ultra shoestring situation, and you need something that will work, and you've got $20 to your name, $20 to spend on a microphone. Sure, get something like this. It will probably work, but no guarantees, unfortunately. But anyway, get out there, record some audio with however you can, and we will see you in the next one.